Hello, peeps. What's going on? How are we doing? I know it's been a minute, but we're here now. Hope you guys have all been good. Having a great start to your weekend. And let's try this game out, this Whiskerwood. Um we're gonna go with a new game. Let me know. Let me know how the volume is. Oh. Hello, Centaur. How are you, buddy? Let's go with Whiskerville. Why not? So we're gonna go Far Frontier. I did a cozy. Like, I've been kind of working on that cozy that kind of hit my feel now. You're doing good? Awesome. We're gonna do normal. We're not gonna do the Pirate Seas, not yet. Maybe down the road. We will do, a pirate thing. Perhaps. So we're gonna do normal, our main islands, and then large. Extra islands, common, barren islands, few. Ores and fertility. Let's go boosted, since this is kind of our first, kind of go through. Clause greed, we'll do fair. Their fickleness, let's go low. No pirate raids, winters. Let's do normal, their fickleness, we'll do normal, I guess. So now we're gonna come over and we're gonna pick our colony. I don't know how familiar any of you are with, Whiskerwood, but you kind of want to pick somebody, you want at least one apprentice, in your little crew. We have a perfectionist, we have a passionate, slow, okay, healthy, okay, so we have a miner, we have somebody in mine that's in the miners guild, we have, 2 explorers guild, we have an engineer, and then we have a farmer. The apprentice can't smell. What's that? That really doesn't do anything. Really, the only bad, if you want to say bad, is the slow. We won't hit more whiskers, we will hit more mice. I think we're gonna go with this. I would like to have another, like a male. Not that it really matters. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that maybe we'll go with those. Cause they're like 85. Waffles is Swift. Let's go with those. We'll embark. I'm good with those. Let's go ahead and embark. Well, I just see like where my logo is down here, and then me over here. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm in, and we're gonna hit pause. You can hit spacebar to pause, and then that's going to pause the whole thing. That way you can kind of start looking on
Royal Scout ships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony. As part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681, 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave Claw's efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Okay, so basically you can use your mouse and your right mouse button and kind of move everything around. Like I said, we are paused because I would not like to use my time up while we're trying to find us an island. Um, so basically what you want to look for in an island is you want to look for ores, which coal. You can use coal early on as a form of currency. With the purpose of the game is you're going to build yourself a colony, and then you have taxes that you have to pay to the claws, which is basically the cats. So they are your hierarchy, and where can we move this? I think we're just gonna turn that off. I don't want to take up that much of the screen. Okay. So, but the more items that you have to sell, that will pay your taxes. So the more, like, the more whiskers, and you'll see once we get into it, the more whiskers we have, the more taxes we pay. And like, we'll get items from the claws, and we'll have to pay taxes on those too. But like I said, you'll see once we get into it. I kind of like this island because it's flatter for like some farming, and then it's also kind of close. Um, to these other two. Actually, these other three. Um, if we don't like this, we can go out and we can re-roll kind of thing. But when you're looking, getting back to what we're looking for in an island, you want to have trees like Duke Halico said. You want to have trees. You want to have ores like coal and copper is really good. Copper gives you the most money. We can actually set up a dock like right. Berries here to we can start foraging for food. I kind of like this area. This, wherever you see grass is where you can farm. Put a farm down. Um, I kind of like that side. Um, then again, I kind of like this side. We can like. There any ore? Well, there's some ores here, but I really don't want to go on the ground level yet until we hit our. We have what's called the earthworks, where they can fill in anything that was dig up on the surface. We can fill that all in. Um, kind of like this island. Um, I kind of like this one too. It's not quite as steep. There's some ample stuff for now. Now you can mine into the mountains, and you'll find more stuff in there. With that iron ore over here. Oh, that's cool. Copper, iron ore will come in later on. With smelters and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I like this island because there's a lot of stuff on it, but they're gonna spend a lot of time climbing up and down. Whereas if we choose this one, we have potash. Potash is for fertilizer later on for your farming. But this one there's no trees on, so that's a bit kind of that's a bit kind of tough. So I think we're gonna have to go with that one. Um, this one maybe not so much. We have trees, but there's not a lot of food. I mean, there's some berries. There's some um farmable land, but we're gonna have to build a pretty big bridge to come across. This over here, we have some trees. We have even more trees over here. Um, I mean, I kind of want you to choose like the center island, which we probably should do that, and then we can always branch out and then um. So that wouldn't be too bad, but we're gonna have to, yeah. Um, how did I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of a tough decision. Um, because you can always replant trees. We have a lot of berries. Well, some berries. We have some flax. Flax will be making clothes later on. Um, over here, I mean, we could put our dot in like, uh, where do we want to put our dot in? We can put our dot in kind of maybe right here. We can put them, um, we can put them mining over here, kind of straight away. We got trees there. We can put some houses. We got some flax there to forage. Berries over here to forage. So maybe we can put the dot over here. And then we can work on, because we need to think about where we're going to put our houses at. Kind of strategically, you know. Uh, some berries way up here, some there. We got more over here, but there's some farmland here we really don't want to tear up. Um, and one over here. I do like how all this is kind of open. We have some berries there. This is like the hardest part, is didn't go on and figuring out where you want to build. We could put it over here on the corner. We do our port here. We have berries up in here, over here. Let's just do it here. We'll do a trade dot. Right here. We'll do it right here. Yeah. Okay. So here comes our mice. The whiskers have arrived. So we click on this, and we unload the whisker.
Warehouses are vital to preserving the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom: logs, cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
I think we'll move that. We'll put that over here. We'll put it here. We're not gonna have to use any logs. And then you want it to have a little white block. That is where they're gonna enter. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So they're gonna come out, they're gonna start building. They're gonna build our warehouse. And then we're gonna hit a ship that has some supplies on it. Here comes our supply ship. Alright. So this is what we hit. We hit 21 logs, 21 hardtack, which is food that will feed our whiskers for now. And then we hit machinery, which later we'll need machinery to build some of our productions. And then we hit some woven cloaks, which gives our mice, our whiskers, some clothing.
Congratulations to you and your fellow colonists.
So see, now
On the commission of the king, it is my privilege to offer this colony charter. You embark on a mission worthy of the greatest of whiskers, and all of your kind shall thank you for your efforts. As you tame these wild lands and earn the payment for your taxes, you are doing more than any whisker before you. With your sweats, you secure the means by which some industrious whiskers might enjoy safety. Serve your king faithfully, and his peace will reign over these islands.
Well, thank you. Alright. So, up top, we have 5 mice, 5 whiskers. 5 of them are construction workers right at this moment. We're getting ready to change that. We get these approvals, which we can spend later on, and we'll get into that. Rebellion fervor. I haven't really seen that yet. Your royal wax seals. Food. Your cooked food. We have 21 of them. We don't have any fuel yet. This is our housing shortage. Obviously, we know this. We haven't started to build houses yet. We have 29 logs, 0 stone, 0 planks, 0 cut stone, and we have 1 machinery. So when you get started, you want to, one, you want to come into here in your resource extraction, click on that. You're going to put down a forage hut, which we're going to put here. And you see the little circle that goes out? That is the radius at which you're going to forage out of. So maybe we will put that like I don't know, maybe here? We kind of hit the flats, we hit the stuff up top. We'll do that. Okay, so now we need to build us some stairs. How about step stairs? Can we put it like right here? What is this? That cost me 1 log. What does this cost me? 1 log. We'll do this. We'll put this here. Put that there. Alright. So now we're going to go back to here. And we're going to select what we want them to forage. We want them to forage this. Everything there. Everything here. And then... Alright, so there's that. We want to get these trees cut down. So we're going to put us in a woodcutter. And we're going to put that. And these are movable. These little production little things, they're movable. So I don't really want them to go up and down steps quite yet. So we might just stick it here for now. And then we want to... And it'll only highlight the things that are on that one level. Alright, so there's that. And then we also need a mining camp. We're not doing the farm yet, and we're not doing earthworks. Earthworks, we don't have what we need for that. So a mining camp. We can put it over here. It's kind of a little bit of ways from us, but I don't really see any other ores around. I mean, there's coal up here, but we can have them mine the stone out if we wanted to. But I think we're gonna need this. We want this, and what they're gonna do, since they're a little bit over here, since they're a little ways over here, what we're gonna do is we're going to put this in. We're going to get this hole over here too. We're going to build this. And then we're also going to build because we're gonna have to do a fishing dock. I guess we don't. Yeah, we need a storage shed. So that way they're only focused on mining. We can put that here, so that's going to limit their maneuverability, like how far they travel. I don't want to put it there. How about we put it here? Because that's about halfway in between. And then, like, when we start to cut wood, we can put that in here also. And then once they'll go out of their little mining camp and they'll put it into that little storage, and then they'll move it to the warehouse. Because the way it sits now, if we get rid of that, they're gonna mine a little bit, and then they're gonna walk all the way over here to put it in here. So this is going to help a little bit. We could eventually put 2 of them in here. That would be kind of cool. Let's just do it like this. Okay. So now we need to go back to our factory, and we need to go to our mining camp. And this shows you everything that you can mine. I also want to put in some steps. Probably like right. We're gonna end up mining that. We can put that here, I guess, for now. We can always take that back. But let's go back to the mining. And we're gonna select everything that we want them to. We want. Well, at first we want. So that'll keep them going for now, I think. Alright. That's it. Yeah, they're all ready to roll. So let's go ahead and hit unpause. So we have our foragers are in the forage. In here. We have our woodcutters. Alright, so let's unpause and watch the magic happen. So they're all gonna go build. And then we're gonna have to assign them workers.
Paying taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility.
So now with
Most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper pays best, but coal is more plentiful. Desperate colonies will ship out their construction logs. You would be wise to choose the path of non-desperation. Build and fully assign 2 workers to at least 1 mining camp.
So I had to jump the gun because I know what the game entails. So we're going to accept that, and we get another whisker. So as soon as we build the mining camp, we assign 2 workers to it. Okay, so we need to assign a worker. So we want to put the Explorer Guild. We want to put Flick. And then we want to put Tumbles. No, Waffles in there. And then, hang on, I know we're on a mouse ship. So we need to get our mining people going. Over here, we want to put Scrabble. And then over here, we want to put alright, so we're gonna pause. We only got so much time to work. So now is what to spend our oh, what is it called? Our approvals. So, and they cost. So, without another farmer, without another apprentice, which that's going to help out a lot. So we want her, we want Yarn, which is also a miner. Sprocket is also a miner. Really, we probably don't want him nosy. So we're going to take these 2. We're going to take Yarn, and then we're going to, oh, we can't take, he's an engineer. We can go ahead and take Zipper. I think he's a farmer. I mean, they also, they can do other jobs. That's not a big deal. He also he's a little bit faster than what he is. He's also in the Explorer's Guild. I really wanted him, damn it. Um, he's swift, so let's take him. Alright, and then refuse race. Alright, so now let's finish Yarn. We're gonna put her there. We're gonna have those filled. Okay. And then we need Swift. So now we're gonna have to start building some houses, which I don't know. We can click on this. We don't have any stone right now. We have Tumbles. They're gonna be our builder for right now. Maybe. Oh, and sometimes they're gonna finish whatever they're doing now, and then they'll come over and start working. We want to start hitting some houses though. So they're already starting to carry some food in, which is awesome. We want to put in. We have 7 houses, and then 7 houses. So I think what we're gonna do, is we're gonna eventually put in a cafe over here. I think we're gonna build. Because we can build houses and then build up on top. But if we give them stone houses, we don't have any stone right now, but and then see we can put a house here and one here. And then build on top. And we'll have one builder. We have 7 mice, so 2, 4, 6, and then 7. Okay. I'm gonna build it. So we're also going to need a set of stairs up there. And then it's coming down to the end of the workday. And then what they're going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to eat their food, and then they're going to have to sleep on the ground. They're not going to like it, but it is what it is. We know that we have 7 whiskers out of my house right now. We know that.
Paying taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility.
So now we have 8 whiskers, which we can use 2 of them building. Hey Johnny, I put it up on Discord. We just got started. We got through our first day. Little mice, little whiskers are down here. They're done with the first work day, so now they're gonna eat. Well, I know, I'm bad. I don't check Discord all the time either. But we have our little mining camp set up. We have our forager set up. They're gonna finish foraging here. We wanted to put in some more stairs. And the net one and forge up here. So we're wrapping up the end of the day. They get their little time where they get to, you know, relax and whatnot. We do have our little housing area getting set up over here. I guess really we could have put our dot over here somewhere. That's okay. That's alright. We're gonna end the day. Nice. Now, we knew that we're gonna have a negative 64 because they slept outside. It's okay. But all of these things, like, kind of overturned all that. So day 2 begins. So they're gonna resume back. We're going to hit, what is going on today? We don't have any active quests. We have 8, so now we got our newest. I want to see who the newest one was. Maybe Dot. I think Dot. No? It's our other. Rolla. Rolla is our newest one. Weak and thoughtful, oh boy. But cannot live very much. Well, maybe they need to be put, if they can't lift much, they shouldn't be mining. See, they're over here mining away. They're gonna give us some coal. Getting us some stone. So what do we have as far as resources? Alright, so now we have a supplier. Oh, hang on, we need to pause. That's like the biggest thing is pausing, so then that way you're not burning through time. So we have a supply ship. So now, with the nether pit, from this one, that'll give us 42 more taxes. Or this will give us 102. This one gives us a little bit more resources. We have more hardtack. We have logs. This one, but we don't get any machinery. Not really too concerned with not having machinery right now. Not really concerned with not having machinery. They could use some woven cloaks. Planks would be awesome to have, and so would logs. So we can get some things built up right now. So we're going to, I don't know. We're gonna select this one for now. I'm gonna unload, and we're gonna edit it. They're working on the houses over here. Foraging, what do we have? We have 4 copper. Maybe we need to hold off on. Okay, so let's pause for a minute. And then we can go into. Is it Z? Z kind of shows us what we might be mining for. There's copper there. So if we come in here, that's all stone. So let's kind of like. Let's. we'll deselect that for now. Because I want to hit all this other stuff first. Yeah, I wanted to hit this. I wanted to hit this stuff, so then that way we have money. Alright. So... And then this is the level below them. There's coal down there. There's not copper ore. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna shut that off. We're gonna keep them going. We'll do, I know we have them building houses right now. The next thing's going to be hitting the fishing dock in. Is that under... So fishing dock is probably gonna go... The farm's gonna go here, I think. We can put the fishing dock here. Or... send it here too, out of the way. That would be awesome. We're gonna pause that. And then we're gonna hit them... I mean, half A too. So half A is probably gonna go... Half A will go here. I kinda like that. Pause that. And then we're also gonna hit down, a bathhouse. A bathing dock. And it's also gonna be good to keep our houses kind of all somewhat close. And then that's going to help with heating in the wintertime. So we can put the bathing dock kind of... There's really not a whole lot going on over here. We can put the bathing dock kind of here. I'm gonna pause that construction too. And then we're gonna put down, not a plank, we're gonna put down a little walking path, so that makes them walk a little faster up there. And all this cleared out, and we're gonna have room to put other stuff in here too, so it's gonna be awesome. We do have taxes coming tomorrow. We do have 618 coin. Well, did. And so we have enough to pay for our taxes. 8 copper ore in there. I want... And then they're gonna... I think maybe when you pay, it pulls from both. So I already had a couple of them already in there sleeping in their houses. This is kind of a long walk for them, so we might want to kind of get, I don't know. We're going to be able to move that eventually. We'll move this mining camp a little closer to housing and whatnot. We still have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to build us some more houses, which we can. I don't know if we can fit another one in here. We can. That one has a little whatever. Or we can also go up and start putting houses here. End of the day. Yes, our approval went way up. That's awesome. So things are good. We got 280 coins. We're starting a new day. Let's go. High approval. Building a town hall. We're not building a town hall yet. So here soon, our little tax ship will come in. And we'll need to build 3 more houses too.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whiskers have already resorted to makeshift camps. I implore you to provide a shelter.
Okay. We'll do that. We are doing that, and we're in the middle of it, and we'll be alright. We have 13 stone. So we can build like 3 stone houses if we wanted to. So the tax ship is here. We have a timer. You can see the timer going. So if we need to bring some things over, we can. So we have berries, we have logs, we have coal. Hammer ore. Let's take one of these. And I mean, that's already shown, right? They already moved. Okay, they moved the hopper over. I'm gonna put in there 4. I think for now we'll just. Oh, it's already in there. Okay. That's all of our coal. Okay, let's go hopper. I don't really want to give up the logs, so let's minus hopper. And we'll go here. I would like to go here, but we'll send it. We'll get some little bonuses too. We'll get some little surprises. We want to resume construction. Wall down on our first window. Okay. We have somebody building this. Not yet. Six, 7, 8.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury.
So we got the 5 houses now. We got some other stuff. We got more whiskers. Hang on. So we get to pick one. We choose one. Do we want another whisker? Do we want woven cloaks? Or do we want plates and cut stone? I'm gonna say we want the plates and cut stone. We'll take that. Probably not a good pick, but we'll take it. And then we're gonna have to move this. And then we're going to build us more stairs. And then let's forge hut. Hello, Amy, how are ya? Hello, PCS. Tax collectors everywhere, yep. Johnny. How are you, Amy? Alright, so we need to, while we're paused, so we're gonna have them there. And then we need to have another one come up here. Or we can have them do this. You're doing good? Nice. We're just getting started. So now we got more whiskers we're getting there. We just made our first tax payment. And you're doing well, that's awesome. Educated and strong shoulders. We want channnel. We're gonna need that educated. Slow. I don't know that we really want slow. We do not want a monarchist right now. Inquisitive. Okay. And then we'll take thoughtful. And then we'll get rid of those two. So now we're gonna need more housing, which we can do that. Now we're up to 11. 11 whiskers. We might go ahead and go. Can we go with some stone houses in between? We can go with stone houses up on top, but then they gotta have a way to get up there. Whereas if we put them over here, I'm thinking maybe we'll get all this filled out down here. We have 15 stones. We can build 5 stone shelters. I mean, technically we can put them here. We can like line them up here. It might not be a bad idea. So what do we have now? 2, 4, 6, 7. We build 5 more. That'll be 12. I know they particularly don't like the stone shelters, but I mean, they're just gonna have to get over it, right? Actually, let's just put them up here. And then we'll put, let's, probably should have moved them down. I gotcha. Yeah, we started with the wood because we didn't have stone yet. I say let's go in B. We're gonna bulldoze that because we'll put a stair in over here. And we'll do stone here. Okay, and then let's put them in another. And then we can put them in a makeshift path up there. That works for me. Okay, so let's keep a building. The other ones that we don't really have, the Mises, the Whiskers, we're gonna let them build. We can put 10 ore. We're just gonna leave them alone for right now. Do you? You like the way they walk? Find that out little short legs. How? Okay, so they're going. Hang on. The day is almost up. Um, so they're still mining here. What do we have? We still have copper down there. Alright, so let's go here. Z. Alright, so let's keep mining all that stuff. I don't think we're doing too bad. Once they hit this kind of, we're gonna hit the farm cone here in a minute. Once we kind of hit the houses kind of caught up, and this caught up, and that caught up, the farm's gonna be, we're gonna hit this cone actually. And the cafe. Okay. So we're gonna I want to work on, like I said, I want to work on hitting them a path. This is kind of far for them to walk. I think it'll be okay. So right now we have four little whiskers without a house. We can do some little decorations. Do that little small planter. Outside your little windows. Kind of sprucing up their stuff. And put some little hen and basket kind of things on, and then you'll see we'll have some mice down here like sleeping outside. I wish they would kind of give you like a half. Like we have a 1, 2, and a 3 speed. Oh, Johnny, probably the planet. How did we do? How did we do? Yes, we maxed out. I mean, they're still not happy with that. And in the warehouse, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. Now the tax collector coming in 2 days. I don't know how we only have 68 taxes. Oh, that's the name of the movie. Okay. I thought that was something else. I'm like, nope. Just to move out a little bit closer. And all the stuff we're bringing in. Holy cow. Let's work on this. Logs, we have 29 logs. Well, I want to hit our houses and stuff built first. And then we're working on then we'll work on our movement speed. I don't know. Hi, Sister Mayor. How you doing? How are you? Nice. So we got one person in there building that. Okay. Our farm, we're probably gonna put. Farms would probably go like right. I don't want to take up that. I'm gonna pause that. Nice. Let's set this to high priority. That way all of our builders go to that. Hopefully. That should be about done. Uh-oh, what happened? Unit counter. Okay, so we need to assign a worker. He's weak and thoughtful. Okay, we'll put them in there. Alright, so... the little cart. That's cute. Let's do, hang on. Put the planter. What is this? Is that what that is? And then we'll do... Oh, wooden planter. And then what plant? Oh, this is... And eventually come over here and mine all this stone out of it. But we do need to think about getting the farm going. I would probably use the logs for that. I didn't realize we had a supply ship, my bad. Do we need the machinery? I feel like I want the planks and the logs. In. Apprentice. Okay, so I need an apprentice. Do I only have one? That. That is a woodcutter. I feel like, okay, so we want to unassign her. That is a woodcutter. Okay. So that. And then, okay, so then we want here. We don't want to hire anymore. Oh. So they're still hammering. I don't know why they haven't had that one yet, but these and him is I kind of moved them on a little too quick, but what was that? We could start doing some research, maybe? On my, The little cozy one that I'm doing on my own, I actually got mushroom cultivation as a gift from the claws, which is kind of cool. So everybody has a house, which will boost, like, it will boost our approval, like, way up. So we have one more house to build. And then we're probably going to go ahead and put in... we have no more stone. Okay, so... let's put in a couple more houses. Over here. Just to have them. I guess we could have put the fishing dock over here, but it's fine. I kind of like how it's out here, not really blocking the way to anything. Put all of this that we can farm up here too if we wanted to. Low housing quality. Well, I guess you'll hit over it, won't you? Light showers. Expect. Oh, this is when they move a little bit slower. And the tax collector comes today. Let's resume construction on that. How are we doing over here on the mining? Well, they're going way down. They're going down even farther. How about you all hit this? Whisker ship. So now we're going to be kind of maybe a little bit more maybe a little picky on who we want. We don't want really anybody that's kind of slow or sickly. Strong shoulders, absolutely. We'll take him. Weak and greedy, probably not. A loner? A loner's not that bad of a thing. But patient, unsafe worker, we just won't put them in to a production that has machinery. So being a farmer, probably good. So I think we'll take the strong shoulders, we'll take the loner, and we'll take the patient, unsafe worker. We'll put them farming here soon. And then refuse. So we'll let them build. Because with that stuff, it needs to be built. How about we pause? Well, That's it. A lot of hole, which that's fun. I'm just gonna let these guys go and do what they're gonna do. I'd really like them to mine up here, hit this before. Okay, that's fine. Planks. We don't have any planks. We don't have any machinery either, do we? So sawmill, we need machinery. We don't have so when did it hit machinery? What does that take? So those houses are done. So we could put in well, not now. Because we're about done with the day. We could put in a woodcutter. Because we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with no assignment. We need to put one down. Put you down here. We could hit us another miner. Let them start mining the stone, or we could put us in another woodcutter. Let them start cutting the wood over here. Until we can hit, careful there, fellas. Somebody drowned in yourself. Why are you putting it over there? Is this full? I guess we need to have, and we put a mouse. How do we do that? I thought we had a mouse. That's where all the plates went. What if we... Well, I find it kind of... If I go to remove this... So, right, so that'll... We'll get rid of that stuff. For now. We'll put in... I mean, we have some... decoration. Let's go ahead and speed this up. For approval. Nice. Dirty fart. Well, your bathhouse is coming. Alright, I promise. So they're all heading out. So without plates now, because I took away the planters. Now. There's the sixes as a minute and over here. No, I want you over there. Why? No, I want you guys to chop these. Alright. That ship. So I want to hit. I would love to come all the way over here. So. Let's... We'll send the full. So, I don't know what you guys are doing over here. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, I just heard. What's going on, Joe? How are you? I just heard sirens. We don't really hear sirens that come by my house. Just kind of had me startled for a minute. Alright. So, let's. You all need to like stop here. Let's. You're good. So that was all. Yep. Doesn't happen very often anymore. At least not over here. We'll leave the hopper over here. Okay. You still didn't get a notice, a notification? I mean, we've been on mostly over on Twitch. We've been rocking it out over on Twitch. So there goes the tax ship. We need plates. Come on, give me some plates. Yo, this is what we need. Give me plates. And what do we need? We need. Tomorrow we need another Whisker ship. Yep. That happens. That happens. I think we're gonna take this, so then we can put a sawmill in. And we're gonna build us a sawmill. That way we can make our own plates, right? Let's see here. Factory, sawmill. I wish they would just head out of here. We can put it right here. I mean, this works for me. Or we can maneuver it this way. And then we can put another one on the back side of it. Let's go that. And then we're gonna set that to high priority. Let's go. You only have 1 more hour? Let's go. Let's go, that drop. Let's go. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, wait a minute. Did we pause? I think we did. We can hit some hutstone. We hit 1. I thought we hit 2. Yeah, let's hit the hutstone and the plates. Nice. That was a nice animal on the other one. Alright, so can we set this to high priority? Yeah, I know what you mean, Joe. I had, 2 years over here, and by the last year, it was this very, very slow growth, so that just, that burns you out. How are you all doing down here? Are you knocking the fish out? We can make fishing nets? That's kind of cool. Oh, so now we need more houses. Let's do, how much stone? We'll need 1 stone. Crap. Alright, so we need a, do we need, how about we put, he does not go in here. We'll put Pebble, we need to put Pebble in as a, hang on, we totally, like, change on this. Pebble needs to go over here. So does, we want tumbles in here. We need some logs. There you go. I'm really enjoying Hinland from the fishing, the Highlands expansion. I'm enjoying that a lot. And then we started the whole traveling contractor thing on Sudbury. It's always magical with the and the damn right it is. You haven't even looked at Hinline. I'm really getting it. I'm not a big Giants like promoter, but I'm gonna say that's probably their best map that they've ever made. I know our the traveling contractor did pretty good over here last week, so I'm pretty happy with the way it's been doing. So we're gonna keep the way it is. We're gonna keep going with that, and if this goes good today, I mean we got 8 people in here so far. That's awesome. Maybe we'll start doing this over here. So do I. It's a good looking map. But we'll be on it for like a whole in-game year. And then doing contracts and building up money, and then we're gonna go on to another map. Take our money and any equipment that we bought, and we're gonna start over. Maybe kind of show off some more maps that way, or, you know, I don't know, something different. Let's just lease land instead of buying it? Gotcha. I know, my buddy Ham, he kind of turned me on to the used equipment. To find used equipment. There you go. Nice. The mice are better than what? I mean mice are better than you. So they're all in their houses. We have enough houses? Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have just enough houses. Alright, so let's speed this up. Nice, we're still maxed out. Nice. Rude encounter, that's because of one. Not one rude mouse. One rude whisker. Nice, so they're gonna come back here to clear this out. That's awesome. Can we move? We cannot move that. That's okay. That's alright. We will, we'll find something to put in here once we get all this cleared out. We do have some flax down here that we need to get out. That hit it over here, so we'll have to put another forager. Can't smell, but compassionate. Well, maybe it's a couple diligent? I mean, we can still use a couple farmers. But we're still can't find. Why not? Alright, so we got more houses to build. Can we do this? We don't have any stone. 4. I don't think we can put one here, because that's in a block. Um, that's gonna take 5, so that's gonna take 8 or 10 logs to build one house. I'm gonna say no. Um, can we, let's put... Can we put... How about... Well, I don't want to completely block this off. And then we can put... But I also want to put we can't put another house here anyway. Okay. So you wanted the building, with the other woodcutter going. Can we put anybody mining over here? How about we put, we have 6 of them that don't have jobs. Hello, Tat. How are you, buddy? How the heck are you? Get this farm done. Hurry up. There's little mice over here. They're really...
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor any Whisker can attain. The teeming masses of mainland Whiskers are pleading to live in colonies such as yours. They wish only to serve the crown on a wild island such as yours. Do not disappoint them. Grow your colony to 21 Whiskers, so you can start paying some real taxes. You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers.
So we only got, what, 3 more to go. Oh, currently have a nice granddaughter sleeping in your lap. We've been good. Kind of doing the whole... We've all been kind of doing the whole head cold, whatever this is, you know, floating around. We've all been kind of dealing with that. Alright, so as soon as we get done with this, we're gonna get into farming. We're gonna plant some cotton. Cotton's gonna help us, like, make some money. Nice. Okay, so we need 2 farmers. We're gonna do, well, rubble, and, jingles. Okay, so we need to hit, farming thing? Yeah, it's 21 to pay some real taxes, yep. Am I still on Discord? Yeah, I have been, yeah. So we're going to... Let's... I'm gonna put that in the cotton. Okay, and then... Didn't really get to that yet. But we're gonna put some... Okay. I don't think it hurts the mice walking on stuff. That's hot in there. We can put a farm over here later on. Let's do. We're gonna do berries there, and then we're gonna do. All right. We'll let them do their thing. Oh, yeah, we did. So they're gonna finish doing what they're doing, and then they'll. It's a good pick. You're not enjoying that at all, are you, Tech? And all that copper, nice. Not at all. So I think they're done with. We still have one mouse without a house. One whisker. One whisker without a house. So we don't know what's in here until we start mining. So if we have somebody come in and like start mining like a little cavern in here, we might stumble onto something. Ooh, we have gold ore over here. That might be worth. We have 1,000 in storage. Nice. That might be worth having a couple. Well, that's kind of far away though for them. It might be worth them coming over here to. Or coming through here. Say like here and then mining through. And then mining a tunnel. Because you can have stuff underground too. Got 9 of you awesome people in here watching. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already. Yeah, without one mouse without a house. Sleeping on the ground. That's funny. Ta-da! Approval rating is still up. We're maxed out. Nice. Let's start a new day. So they started cultivating. They're going to... So our guys, our little...
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement has worn off. I wake up each day to the smell of damp. If our lodgings don't improve, this island is never going to be a hut.
I'll just accept it to keep them quiet. Nice. So now that cleared out. We could get a lever in here, so that way they can start making clothes. Because we have some flax up there we can start getting. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with the machinery. Not that, I mean, I want that other stuff. I think. I mean, we're gonna get another supply ship in 3 days. We'll take that. So we have 4 people without a job. They're our builders right now, or bringing stuff over. Craftsmaster, oh, we want him. We will take him. And skilled labor, so we can actually put him somewhere. Scraps can't smell. Swift. My pace and my pace.
You have been entrusted by your fellow Whiskers to lead their colony. This is the highest honor.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting.
So our taxes dropped. So we have 4 of them winning. So we got 1, 2. Let's do some more houses. We'll need 1 more. I guess we could go here. And then let's hit, stairs. As soon as we did that out of there, look at that flats. Oh, we did hit, not have both? Oh, they're both farming. Okay. That smash. We could go ahead and hit a miner up here. We can start mining this all out. Why are you all... Oh, you're in the hopper. Okay. I love the water. The water looks kind of cool. We can do that. We can put a miner over here and start digging into the hillside. We can also put a forager over here too. But actually, wouldn't it be moving that forager? Well, no, because I still have stuff over here to hit. Okay, so we can put a forager over here. Forager, forage. And then oh, yeah, we can put down a weaver. I think the weaver. I don't know what we're gonna need cut stone for right now. A weaver would actually benefit us quite a bit. I think maybe we'll put the weaver over here. I don't know if I want to turn it though. Like turn it that way? I don't know. I think we'll just keep it that way. Alright, let's go. We're gonna put, damn it. The house is done. Good job, y'all. Maybe we will put, where is Craftsmaster? We need to put him in here. And then maybe both of them? No. We can put 2 of them in there. Let it rotten and rolling. I mean, we can put that guy over here. Mining him, or we can. Let's go ahead and speed up time. End of the day. We did pretty good. Of course, we maxed out. They're still not happy about the low housing quality. Well, you'll be fine. 2 of them, whatever. Hello, sis. I think we're doing pretty good. Let's get that going. Oh, we got our houses.
Please, may we have better housing? This new island was exciting for a bit, but that excitement is worn off. I wake up each...
Nice, so we got our houses. Sweet. We do have houses that we can build. We need foragers. Let's do him, and then let's do... yeah, so if you don't select anything, they'll start collecting on their own. Alright, so what do we have for them? Let's go with all the hopper. Well, what else can we send? Actually, let's get the berries back. Yeah, so then we're gonna get all kinds of stuff. We're gonna get more schematics. Which I don't know why we didn't get. Nice. We send a very large shipment to them. Nice. Let's put in another little twirly head drops. Let's... What do we have? 21 whiskers right now? We do not want monarchists because they bow to the claws. I really don't think that we need any more whiskers right now. They work at their own pace. I'm gonna say we're gonna refuse all for now. We got 21 whiskers right now, and they're all working. So yeah, we got the berries going. Let's move this. So what did it choose to? Yes, we want the mushroom cultivation. Yes. I like the machinery. I like the fertilizer. I like the mushroom. We have to grow them. We have to go in ground though. But we also don't have to spend anything for. As much as I want this, I want to say we shouldn't have 34 plants. Man, this is tough. I really want the machinery. We're just gonna pick it. So we have 4. We have one. We have 1 flat. Did that hit that tree yet? Not yet. We're gonna leave that unassigned right now until we can hit some more flats. Cause what do we? Like, if we wanted to make this into farmland, we could. You had 2 over here. Oh, we do. We could go ahead and put in another little warehouse over here. What did I start working on? Yeah. Paths. We probably do need to be thinking about putting in our town hall. Then that way we can start enacting policies and that kind of stuff. We'll probably put it like right here. We need it good. I think we'll put either Twit or Dash. Twit is an engineer. Put her in there. Now their flats growing, nice. Berries are growing up here, nice. We could get us some, well, let's do this, we'll finish this out. We can probably get our little mining guys to mine this out and this, and make this field a little bit bigger. Could. I think we're doing good though. I mean, with that winter time coming up soon, we need to start getting some clothes. We will have to start putting in some little campfires. We can put in a research lab. I think that might be down the road, but got one there, one probably over here, and then one here, and that'll hit all of our houses. And then these guys come up and they will, they don't really have nothing to do right now. So they're going to help. Oh, they're harvesting berries. Nice. Yeah, hit that wall down there, please. We're gonna hit that flat for a minute. So if the if a Whisker doesn't have anything to do, it's gonna do whatever they have to do, that chip in and like move stuff, or but no, 55 plates. Oh, thank you very much. Let's get and we'll get oh, so that can come hit this. Okay. Oh, the fish in there. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, I had that on too. That's why it went so fast. I'm like, why am I going so fast? There's some flats. Nice. Oh, what a lot of berries. That's awesome. Does it not tell me how many flats I have in there? It says one turns into two. One flats into two woven cloaks. So we might want to think about getting some more workers. We probably need to think about building some more houses. Still, nice. So we might as well stay on top of the housing prices. Right? I kind of wanted to keep them all over here, but it's not really probably. How are we looking over here? So we'll uncover some more. We did. We uncovered some more copper. So let's. let's get this out first. Alright, Johnny, I appreciate you, buddy. So, let's see, we know that we have all this down here, but let's stay up one. We'll stay up here and we'll hit this out first. I do, however, we want to set up a mining. I want to go here and kind of mine this back out, but I also want to mine this. I don't really know why we're not heading those streams. Oh, because we're hitting up there. So then... Oh, I see. How to have it on the pathway. Alright. Okay. What were we... We need the, stairs. And we're gonna have these back. I think maybe we can put him. Is that Shadow? It could maybe put Shadow. We have two machine. Ooh. Tailored quote 7, fine tea, hardtack, and machinery. Doesn't give us more taxes. Woven cloak. They like the tea. Let's do that one. Hold on. And it sent all of them for 94. The unsafe workers, we just can't really put them in, like a production, which is fine. That will take this up to 26. None of them are really. The gifted teacher wouldn't really use her. So we have Rascal, Ethel. Amos says reroll. As we don't really have, we didn't hit an apprentice, did we? Okay, Amy says I mean, we have 7 rerolls. If you choose one, can you reroll? Oh, reroll. Okay. Oh. Nope. Okay, so once you pick, I think we take that. We'll take Edel. Edel. Maybe we'll take Edel, Frost. I mean, we could really take all of them and we can put Smudge. We can put Smudge in the cafe. They don't like heavy labor. I mean, that's not really heavy labor, right? What do you think? Should we take all of them? Or take the 4 and leave Smudge out? What do y'all think? Any thoughts? The nosy ones hurt you? Okay. So maybe we'll take Edel. Yeah, hurt your approval. No, I got you. We'll take Edel and we'll take Frost. How about that? And then we won't take both nosy ones and we won't take the weak knees. We'll just take 2 of them. As I don't know if we'll hit an apprentice on the next one. This is sure. Alright, and then we'll refuse it. So we could put another one. Do we have a farmer? Do we have an apprentice as a farmer? I don't think. Farm. Rubble is not. You've been working on it the whole time? Nice. So, since let's put her in the farming. Who's in the farm now? Jingles and Rubble. We'll take Jingles out. Alright. So let's do that. Let's... Plus 50. What does that mean? Okay. Oh no, I got you. I got you. We got houses to build, so we have 2 of them without a house, so those are going. I still think we need to hit a little mining camp going up here. Well, or do we want to... I'm kind of waiting for them to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. So that means that'll boost that by 50. I gotcha. Okay. I want to clear that, but I also think this might be a good spot to go in since it's already so low. This might be a good spot to go in and do our mushroom. Like, do our mushroom farming. Or, I mean, we could do it in here too, but, because I mean, I do kind of want to clear this out so we can put more houses in up here at some point. Let's work on that. We have steps up here. Okay. And then mining, let's go. Z. Next season is in 6 days. Where are you guys coming from? The foragers. Oh, they're going to harvest here? Well, let's... We'll move you guys down here for a minute. Grab that flax, and then we'll move you guys back up. How are these doing over here? These guys doing okay? You're doing good? Okay, so we could, what else do we want? Basically, yeah, we're building a village from scratch. Yep. Alright, Ted, I appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you again. We could play trees, but I have a feeling. Should we play it? I mean, should we play it more? Should we play it more flax, cotton, or trees? In there. We need to... Right, I mean, we have one, yeah. We got some cotton here, but it's also... Let's do that cotton also. And if we had a stockpile of it, we can always use that in the wintertime, you know? We do need a couple ash, and we need rubble. Going pretty good. We'll just we'll have to get the fires going. Okay. I knew about the about the farms. About the fires around the houses. I did not know about the fires around the farms. Good to know. Thank you for that. What's all the little green? We're gonna start that. They're gonna be done over here. So they're gonna hit that flax, and then they're not gonna be able to hit that. Yeah, he'll be able to go up and around and hit that. I mean, I couldn't give him a ladder up there. Oh, whoop. Well, I hinted that flats. Where are you coming from? Oh, you're probably coming from over here? Oh, you're coming from the farm. That's right. Really only have 3 available. We can put somebody else in here with her. We'll put 2 of them in there. And start making clothes for the winter time. How'd all this cleared out? Nice. I mean, I guess we can move. Can we move back down there? Even from walking back and forth, right? We should put them in, Probably don't have to have all of that. But oh, they're harvesting flats. Okay. Go ahead and speed that up. So today is tax day. Good. Okay. There's a little bit left over here to do. And then we need to move them up. Love to come over here and get this gold out too. That ship has arrived. Alrighty then. We might not be able to go as high as what we did last time. What do we have over here though? Or is that included in? We have 15 copper ore over here. And then what do we have over here? No. Okay, so that is showing up. Okay. Let's get rid of all the coal. That may be all we'll be able to, that may be all that we're able to do. Let's see if we get some more in. Where the heck? Not that I want to get rid of my logs, but I have a feeling that we need to hold on to our trees, maybe. Let's wait a little bit more. Maybe we can take some of the logs out. I really don't want to take out the flats. We're gonna need flats. But I do want to watch. I want to watch this up here. Yeah, the mining. Yeah, the mining inventory. I got you. Um. We'll send that. We'll send that away. Let's go ahead and hit him. Hit them some more stuff. Mined out, I guess. Um. I think I just want to go. Whoops. I'm doing good. Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute. My bad. I'm doing good, Wolves. How are you? That's my bad. So... Wah, 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 wah. They're all filled up. Holy cannoli, Batman. Okay, so... Someone not build another warehouse? In order to the storage shed. Okay. Um... Let's go ahead and build another house. We'll set... We had a worker coming soon. A lot of stuff. Crap. Am I researching? I'm in a smaller house. Alright, let's see how we did. And then we'll get into... We'll need to be putting out some more some decorations. How about a cafe? Let's do this little... little benches out here for them to sit on. How about we... Logs. Oh. That's enough decoration. We'll put some more along here, along this long pathway. We'll do something. We will have to, the next time that we're on here, or maybe when I'm working on this offline, I put that there, and then put that stone cutter in. We'll, no, where's all of that? It's more fun. We need to, like, start thinking about what we're gonna put our fire pits in. Let's go ahead and get this day done. And then if you are so inclined, if you haven't done so already, smash the thumbs up button for me. And in a little while, we're maxed out. Still the food, the low housing, it'll be okay. So we might have to get us another cafe. Alright. So tax collector arrives tomorrow. But that's where we're gonna end it. We're in day 15, and I think we've done a pretty damn good job. I don't know why we're not cultivating this yet. Maybe because they've been harvesting that, perhaps? But I think we've done a pretty good job on getting our colony up and running. We're up to 24 little whiskers. Got a mine going over here. Good. With that, our warehouses are full. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, we need to get hot and heavy and hopper ore. We'll get there. I may. There's some gold up here. I may move the one miners. Instead of. We may move them. Because gold is going to help us pay. Well, we got $2,000 in. But we need ore. Like, we need that. We need some gold. And some copper. But that's what we're going to call this one. Thank you, PCS. Appreciate you, buddy. But that's what we're going to wrap this one up. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all. We will be, probably in a couple hours, we'll be over on the purple side, playing Amy's favorite game, Star Citizen. It's only a joke. Amy does not like that game at all. We're going to be attempting to play that over on the purple side. I knew that was coming. But, like I said, if you enjoyed, maybe we'll be back over here on this side, on the red side, doing some more of this. Maybe I'll do like a recorded video or something on it. I'm not really sure, but I've had a lot of fun. I hope you all have enjoyed. And until the next time, you all stay safe. And you keep spreading that positivity and that love. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.